on the bus to go to 4 wineries today.
Watch it be like Costco brand.
But I haven't done much videoing because it's just one of those things where I want to be part of the experience, and I hadn't figured out how to capture videos without it taking away from the experience I'm having. So I'll just tell you, today we were gone all day. We met the bus at 9 and we just got home at 6. We visited 4 wineries, and it rained most of the, not hard, but it rained. It rained last night, which was very peaceful. Just hearing the pitter patter of the rain on the airstream. So yeah, we had a dog walker that Rachel had arranged to come meet Frodo last night, so that then she could come by the trailer today while we were gone and take him for a walk and stuff. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But today we got on the bus and we went to 24 Bricks, local winery. Had a pretty good tasting there, which was fun. They had a guitar player that was very entertaining. Bought some wine there.
Ready, here we go.
Then,
Guacamole, 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 guacamole. We be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, 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 guacamole. We be making guacamole all night long.
then we went to Vino Noceto, which was a neat place. Help me pronounce the wine, Rachel. Sangiovese.
Sangiovese.
Yeah, see.
Sangiovese.
Sangiovese. They make pretty good.
That's a great.
Yeah.
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 It's
So-
like a Chianti, like an Italian Chianti wine.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
They make 9 different wines from the Sangiovese grape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we bought some of that. So that was a good deal. The proprietor was there, and he had brought over. He went to Tuscany, Italy, in the '80s, and brought back rootings or cuttings from that particular grape and planted those here in the. What's the name of the valley we're in, Rachel?
Amador.
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 So Amador.
County.
Okay, so Amador, I guess, is better for white wines more so than the red wines, which we'll see when we get down to Napa and whatnot. All right, so then we went to across the street, literally across the street, to Andis and had lunch. They did not have tastings for us, but they had the opportunity for us to purchase tastings or purchase wine, and we did that. And I think we didn't buy any bottles there, did we?
No, I did a tasting.
Okay, and then we went to Rombauer Winery. That one was, they didn't do a formal tasting either. We just kind of were spread out in a room, and our table, we just had different couples purchase individual bottles of wine, and we got different wines, and we just shared those amongst ourselves. So that was kind of cool. And then we made it home, and Frodo was glad to see us.
Yeah, he was.
And we've got leftover food from last night's dinner that we'll probably heat up.
Today's lunch.
We also brought home some leftover food from today's lunch. So that's kind of cool. That's helping us. And
So I don't have to cook.
so she didn't have to cook. So, and tomorrow, apparently the area we're in is where Gold Rush country was, or where apparently there's gold in them there hills. So we're going to, in the morning, meet over at the clubhouse at 9, and they're going to, one of the persons traveling with us is like an engineer, a mining engineer, and he's going to teach us about digging gold, and then we're going to go to a gold mine and learn about that. And after that's over, we're done for the day as a group, and we each do their own thing. So, and then the following day we head out. So, anything you want to add, babe?
No, that sounds good.
Yeah. So sorry you get to hear us talk instead of see what we're doing, but again, I'm not going to carry the GoPro around at all these events. So, in order to enjoy the opportunity that is presented with this, so I'll figure that out. All right. Bye. See you down the road. Oh, good morning. Good morning. It's Wednesday, 15th of October, I think. We actually have some sunlight this morning. Haven't had that since we've been here. It might have been sunny when we came in, I guess it was, but it's rained all day yesterday. But these are our buds, part of the caravan. All these silver bodies out here. Because tomorrow we're going to Napa. And on the way to Napa, we're going to stop off at Vinny's and have lunch. And Vinny's is a very popular, well-respected, well-known Airstream fixer-upper. They're really known for their ceramic coat that they put on the trailers and their solution to front-end separation problems and all that. But anyway, I've coordinated with them. We're going to kind of precede everyone and hit out there earlier and have them look at a few things on ours, particularly our door. That's a big thing. It doesn't shut well. Kind of have to slam it real hard. So I don't think it should be that tight. Anyway, I'm going to have them look at that. And there's an issue up front. This is not a mechanical issue, but I had a rock hit the top of the Airstream going down the road. And I didn't notice this till I was washing it before this trip. But under the 3, and you can't see it from here, but under the 3, there's a dent. And I'm not worried about dents, but we've got the clear coat. It comes with the clear coat, and then we added a ceramic coat over top of it. And that is, clearly, protects the aluminum and makes them easier to clean. But at close inspection, it looks like that the damage actually, or the rock actually damaged or broke the integrity of the coatings. If that's the case, I'd like to just see if there's something that they can apply over it to keep it from providing further damage or degrading that whole panel. I just want to see if it's something we need to do quickly or whether it's something that can wait till I get home in December. You can see the way that the water's beating on here. That is the result of the ceramic coat. And I think it's pretty awesome. Really makes it easier to clean, but it's really pretty too after it's rained on it and the water's beating. So I'll try to go inside and get Frodo up and see if he wants to walk. And then we'll go up to the clubhouse at 9 we're gonna have continental breakfast in that little mining class. So we'll check in with y'all later. Bye. All right, we are at the Kennedy Gold Mine.
Well, welcome to the Kennedy Mine. We have a giant mountain range to the east of us, Sierra Nevada mountain range. 400 miles this way, roughly 80 or 90, massive volume of rock. That is what primarily the hard rock miners were looking for, veins of quartz.
This guy here, that's Bob. He's our tour guide. We had him for about 2 hours and he's awesome. He's a retired geologist and he knows a lot about the science of mining, the engineering aspect, and he knows a lot about the Kennedy Mine. And I got a lot of video, but I got so much, I was unable to condense it. And so I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna tell you how enjoyable this trip was. He talked about the history of this mine. He talked about the geographic features of this particular aspect, Jackson, California, and why it was good for gold mining. This particular mine was started in like the 1860s and was in operation till the start of World War II. The mine shaft itself is like a mile deep. He talked about the workers who got in a little car and went down through a cable a mile deep. He talked about their wages. He talked about the business aspect of it, of having to get investors to fund such an operation, and how they brought this quartz rock to the top, and the process of how they crushed it and how they got the gold out by adding mercury and all that. It was very exciting. So sorry that I'm unable to capture all of that and condense it down into video for you, but I would encourage you, if you're in the Jackson area, spend some time over there. Go over there and take a tour. I think you'll enjoy it and you'll learn a lot. Thanks. Cool, look at the Airstreams in the setting sun. Pretty awesome. That's ours.
So we're driving. We've come from Jackson to Sacramento. Made a quick stop at Vinny's Airstream repair place, and now we are on our way to Napa. driving. Frodo's in the lap.
Got 10 minutes, 6 miles.
10 minutes, 6 miles.
Yeah, the stop at Vinny's was kind of cool. That was a planned stop. Vinny's is, like Rachel said, a Airstream repair business in Sacramento, and they kind of have a big following because they do a lot of good work. But we actually had them.
Only are you going turning?
I'm turning right.
Yeah.
We had them do some work on our door. We had, I guess I went over that last night when I walked the trailer. We had them work on the door, and it had dropped, and so they raised it and put some washers in the hinge. So it opens and closes like butter now, which is nice. And they put some substance over my little dent up front. They confirmed the clear coat and the ceramic coat had been damaged, so hopefully that won't spread. And they replaced a rivet inside. That was pretty cool. And then all of us, we went inside. They had room for all the rigs to park, and we went inside, and he gave us a tour of their facility, how they do service department, ceramic coating, furniture. What was the other one they was going to do?
Framework?
Framework, yeah.
Framework?
Like working on front end separation stuff. So, and then we had a catered lunch, and now we're on the road, and we're heading to Napa, and we're going to hit the wineries again tomorrow. And in California, you're not supposed to pull a trailer more than 55 miles an hour. So I'm having trouble with that. I guess I'm going 59 right now. But there's a big difference between 68 and 59.
Here you go. Lots and lots of vineyards. Vineyards to your right. Ahead. Welcome to Napa, everyone.
So we started out in at South Lake Tahoe in a city park that had no connections to a very bougie place in Jackson that was really nice. And now we're stepping back towards more rustic. We're not going to have sewer. We will have electricity and water. I think these sites are going to be much tighter and smaller. And so this is one of the times where I'm kind of glad we got a small RV.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Great funds. The front end of the truck. There you go. You're good. You're good. That's probably good.
Okay, we have arrived, and I guess you knew we arrived. We've set up here at Napa. Got a tree. We got our electric, and we got our water. But we have to run extra cords because our power and water are like way over here, but that's all right. And so here we are. Kind of got us packed in here. We still got some people that need to arrive. Looks like here comes one right now.